Alright you guys, so I recently just checked out the Audi S8, which actually was a pretty still nice car, I would say for myself. It was pretty nice. But today I'm actually checking out that white S-Class right over there. It's the S500. I'm gonna see if it's better than the S8. Now, the S8 is a performance version of the A8, but I want to check out this S500 because I'll be able to get my hands on it and see if it's actually better than Audi S8. So let's go. Alright, before we get started with today's video, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Earth Motor Cars here in Carrollton, Texas for allowing me to do a video on their cars. If you're interested in any new cars they have, hit them up. The information will be down below. And also, hit up my guy Neil for allowing me to do videos on these cars. If you're interested in a new car, hit him up. Let him know that I referred you guys to him, so he will know that. And yeah, hit up Earth Motor Cars and also hit up my guy Neil. And there you go. So, back to the video. Alright you guys, so since this is the S-Class, we're actually going to start in the back of it and work our way up to the front. So let's go. So, just open the door right here, stepping inside of the S500. Now these doors do have a soft close function, so if you doesn't close it hard enough, it will close for itself, which is pretty nice. But you do got your window controls right here, standard window controls. You know, you can roll them up as well. Pretty nice right there, as you can see. And you can also just put them down or put them up. And if you do it again, the window shades go up, which is pretty nice. I do like that, right? You can also control the blinds in the back right here. You can control the blinds by just moving that little switch, which is this switch right here, right? You can move that, pretty good. You could close that right there, pretty good. So there's a lot of functions you can do back here, right? You can put the blinds down for both sides, right? If you want that side down, you can put both shades up, pretty nice, right? And if you want the blinds in the back down or up, you can just do that, which is pretty good. But overall, this back seat is actually pretty nice because this is most of the time when you can spend your time at, really, in the back or in the front if you got a chauffeur. But yeah, back seat is pretty good. You got, you know, little charging outlets right here in the back, little cubby space, air vents, little pad air right here. Got your storage space right here. Yeah, a little, whatever, I'm not gonna worry about that. But I do want to talk about the ambient lighting back here. You got your little ambient lighting back here because it is dark enough to see it. Got your little blue right here, ambient lighting. Got your purple right there. But yeah, overall, this back seat is actually pretty nice, still comfortable to sit back here. Alright, so stepping inside of the all-new S-Class interior, all you gotta do is just pull this door handle. Now, if it wasn't already pulled out, all you gotta do is just tap that button right there and it'll extend out to get inside. So just pulling the door handle and stepping inside and just looking at this amazing, beautiful interior, which is very nice. It's very luxurious. I really do like this interior, how it's all white all around. You know, you got your white seats right here, little white beige seats right here as well. Got this nice little interior right here. So let me show you what it has. Closing the door. So let me show you the gauge cluster, right? So the gauge cluster, stepping inside, the gauge cluster is this right here. It's this actually nice centered gauge cluster right here. You can cycle through what you need to see, right, by just controlling it on this side, right? So if you tap home, you can change the way the gauge look if you tap home. So if you tap home, right, you can cycle through what you want. You know, you got, you know, your navigation, which look like this, right? Now I do like how it actually shows a full detailed, like kind of like a 3D map in your gauges, so you can see what you need to see instead of like BMW, how BMW is in the small little center right here, which I don't really like. But yeah, you got your navigation and the display. You also got assistance, right? So if you got like driver assistance on and all that, it will show up here, which is pretty nice and neat. Y'all got service right here, show you like tire pressure and all that. Pretty nice. Tap home again. You know, you got your classic view, which is this. Then you got exclusive, which is like this little white futuristic type of gauge. Pretty good. Then you got your sport gauge, which shows your little RPMs on the side. Right, it shows your RPMs on the side. See? And the RPMs go up, which is pretty nice. You also got understated, which is like the little purple kind of thing, right? So there's that. So that is the different gauges in the all new S-Class, which is pretty. All right, so another thing I just want to talk about in this interior of this S500 is this 12.8 touchscreen. So this is actually the standard touchscreen, MBUX for Mercedes. It's actually very nice, pretty intuitive. I really do like it. Very snappy to the touch. But you can control other functions of it as well. So you got your climate controls right here, right? Now these climate controls actually stay prominent wherever you go to, right? So if you go to like another application, like say radio, these always stay right there. Right, they always stay right here, right? They don't go nowhere, which I actually do like how it stays right there, even as you go to another application, which I do like. You also got comfort right here. You can change your ambient lighting colors right here. You can check like be monochromatic or whatever, or you could have it multicolored just the way you want to, and all that, which is pretty good. And it shows you where it's gonna happen right up here. Pretty nice. But yeah, I don't know if you can see the ambient lighting. Hold on, let me change the color. But there's one like right here under the touchscreen. There's like one around the speaker grill, not the speaker grill, around the seat controls. One down here by the armrest. You know, throughout the interior as well. But yeah, it's pretty nice and pretty good as well. You also got, you know, you can change the brightness of it, the effects and all that. Yeah, you got that. You also got your seat controls right here. You got your lumbar support, which is pretty good. Got heated seats settings, automatic positioning, pretty good. I do like that. Oh yeah, automatic seat positioning. So you can adjust the way the seat to fit your perfect height. So if you want to, like, let's say I'm 5'10". Hold on. There we go. I'm 5'10". And it will start positioning me to, like, see, it's already moving. And it will adjust to where I feel most comfortable at, what the car thinks I'm most comfortable driving, which is pretty nice and pretty good if, you know, you have other people driving your car, which is pretty nice. But overall, this is basically all the stuff that's, well, important stuff that you need to see in this car. So yeah. All right, so under the hood of this S500 is actually a naturally aspirated 3-liter straight 6 from making 429 horsepower through a 9-speed automatic. This is actually inline 6, not a V6, and I'm pretty sure Mercedes inline 6 sounds pretty good and very comfortable to use. So yeah, just that. But yeah, this is a 3-liter straight 6 making 429 horsepower through a 9-speed automatic. Let's talk about design. Now, the design of this is actually pretty, I would say, is very, you know, safe. They played it safe with this. I like the older one before it, but this still looks good though, I will say that. But the older ones just stands more out, still have more presence to it overall. But yeah, overall this design is very bland, but I'll say it still does the job pretty well. The older one looks better than this, but I'll still say this still looks good. You know, you got your LED lights right there. You know, got your little daytime running lights right there. Still got the good grille as well in the front. Still got the Mercedes logo on the top as well. From the sides of it, still looks good. This is the regular wheelbase of it as well. So there's that. You know, that's the back of it, which is pretty fine, I would say, as well. There's that. You know, the S500 badge, all-wheel drive. You know, pop in the trunk. You know, got your standard truck right there. So there's that. But we'll say, yeah. So overall, this is a still pretty nice car to check out. Alright, you guys, so that's it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, hit that like button. And I will say, I actually do like the S-Class a lot more than the A8 and the S8. I already do that going in, but like the S500 is good still, even if it's not the S580. The S-Class in general is still good. It's still luxurious. Still got a lot of amenities and all that. I'll still choose it over A8 or S8. It's just that. Now, yes, the S8 is still good. I will say that it's still good. Got VA power. The color I saw was the blue color, which was fantastic. I do like that. But overall, I think the S-Class just look a lot nicer. Inside is a lot more. I believe it's a lot more comfortable than the A8. I will say that. Technology-wise, I would say they both are par with each other. Even though the Audi is just a little bit older than this current Mercedes that I'm sitting in. But overall, they still are par with each other. But I'll still choose the S-Class because, well, it looks nicer. You get a little bit more variety and the interior a lot nicer. I will say that. But the Audi interior is a lot more. I'll say more usable. I will say, but I'll still choose the S-Class. So there's that. But let me know your thoughts down below.